into group break 24-3-25. We have the dual case break of SB Authentic 24-25 and 23-24. We are going to start with the 24-25. Best of luck, folks. We have a Spectrum for Colorado of Cale Makar, freshman focus for Columbus of Malatesta, and a red future watch for Detroit of Albert Johansson. Spectrum Future Watch for Anaheim of Colangelo, maximum performance for Nashville of Forsberg, and a red base for Washington of John Carlson. Collaborations of Quinn Hughes and Philip Hronik for Vancouver, red Future Watch of Gage Concalves for Tampa, and numbered at $5.99, horizontal Future Watch auto for the Philadelphia Flyers, Jet Luchenko. Freshman focus of Luca Del Bel Blues for Columbus, red for Detroit of Alex DeBrincat, and a UD Authentics auto of Höglander for Vancouver. Collaborations blue for Nashville of O'Reilly and Forsberg, pageantry of Bjorkstrand for Seattle, Future Watch red for the Islanders of Kyle McLean. Green freshman focus for San Jose of Jack Thompson, pageantry for Detroit of Andrew Kopp, and a red base for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor. A maximum performance for Minnesota of Kirill Kaprizov, a pageantry for Boston of Jeremy Swayman, and a Cutter Gauthier red future watch for the Anaheim Ducks. Freshman focus for the Rangers of Brandon Scanlon, pageantry for LA Trevor Moore, red base for Dallas of Jake Ottinger. Collaborations for Florida of Kachuk and Bennett, pageantry red for Boston of Pasternak, red future watch for New Jersey of Graham Clark, and a gold future watch numbered to 99 for Arizona of Patrick Koch. Freshman focus of Joshua Roy for Montreal, red base for Anaheim of Zegras, and a gold future watch number to 99 for Columbus of James Malatesta. Box 2. Freshman focus for Winnipeg, Brad Lambert. Pageantry for Boston, David Pasternak. And a red for Anaheim of Leo Carlson. Maximum performance of Kucherov for Tampa. Pageantry for Vegas of Eichel. Red future watch of Matt Villalta for Utah. Freshman focus for Chicago of Frank Nazar. Pageantry for Detroit of Dylan Larkin. Red base for Vancouver of Pettersson. And a UD Authentics auto for Dallas of Miro Heiskanen. Freshman focus blue for the Rangers of Brennan Othman. Pageantry red for the Islanders of Romanov. And a red future watch for Dallas of Maverick Bork. Green future watch number to 199 for Nashville of Zachary Leroux. Collaborations for Toronto of Matthews and Marner. And a red for Nashville of Evangelista. Spectrum for Dallas of Wyatt Johnston. Freshman focus of Akil Thomas for LA. Red future watch for Philly of Luchenko. Spectrum for the Islanders of Kyle McLean. Maximum performance for Edmonton of McDavid. Red base for Columbus of Marchenko. Maximum performance for Colorado of Rantanen. Red future watch of Joshua Roy for Montreal. And a future watch inscribed, number to 999 for the Dallas Stars, Logan Stankoven. Doolin for San Jose, red for Seattle of Jared McCann, and a sign of the Times auto of Stefan Nason for New Jersey. Collaborations for Montreal of Suzuki and Caulfield, pageantry for the Islanders of Romanov, and a red future watch of Stetska for Seattle. Spectrum for Ottawa of Tim Stutzel, maximum performance for Edmonton of Hyman, red future watch for Boston of Justin Brazeau. Spectrum for Anaheim of Olin Zellweger, freshman focus for Tampa of Carlisle, and a Lindgren red for Washington. Collaborations of McDavid and Draisaitl for Edmonton, future watch red for Edmonton of Phil Kemp, and a future watch auto numbered to $9.99 for the Nashville Predators of Zachary Leroux. Freshman focus of Wallstead for Minnesota, red for Seattle of Matty Beniers. Chirography auto for Calgary of Igor Sharangovich. Freshman focus blue for Tampa of Goncalves, pageantry for Chicago of Korchinski, red future watch for the Rangers of Brandon Scanlon. Maximum performance green for New Jersey, Jack Hughes, pageantry for Montreal of Joshua Roy, and a red for Detroit of Larkin. Maximum performance of Rantanen for Colorado, pageantry for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk, red future watch for 5 for Toronto. Freshman focus for the Rangers of Offman, pageantry for Chicago of Bedard, red base for Edmonton of Nugent Hopkins. Maximum performance for the Rangers of Artemi Panarin, pageantry red for Seattle of Bjorkstrand, and a Husnudinov red future watch for Minnesota. Freshman focus for Columbus of Gavin Brindley, a red of Granlund for San Jose, and number to $3.99 future watch blue for the Sharks of Will Smith. Box 4. Spectrum of DeBrincat for Detroit, maximum performance of Bedard for Chicago, and a red future watch of Alexei Kolosov for Philadelphia. Spectrum for St. Louis of Zachary Bolduc, collaborations for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes and Philip Roenick, and a red base for Philly of Travis Konechny. Freshman focus of Luca Del Bel Blues for Columbus, red future watch of Akil Thomas for LA, and a future watch auto number to $9.99 for the Calgary Flames of Devin Cooley. Maximum performance for Minnesota of Kaprizov, red for Toronto of William Nylander, and a sign of the times black, number to 99 for the Winnipeg Jets, Dylan Samberg. I love it. How are you, Kung? Freshman focus for the Rangers, Brandon Scanlon, pageantry for Toronto of Matthews, red future watch of Zuber for Utah. Collaborations for Florida, Matthew Tkachuk and Sam Bennett, pageantry for St. Louis of Braden Shen, and a red of Alexi Protas for Washington. Freshman focus for St. Louis of Zach Dean, pageantry for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes, Matt Steinberg red future watch for Colorado. Freshman focus for Montreal, Joshua Roy, pageantry of Josh Doan for Arizona, red base for LA of Trevor Moore. Future icon, number to $3.99 for Tampa of Connor Geeky, maximum performance for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk, red pageantry for Detroit of Andrew Kopp, and a red future watch for Florida of Patrick Giles. Freshman focus for St. Louis of Bolduc, red base of Urson for Philly, and a Future Watch blue, number to 399 of Noah Philp for Ed Money. Box 5. Spectrum of William Nylander for Toronto, maximum performance for Montreal of Suzuki, and a red Future Watch of Oscar Back for Dallas. Freshman focus for Minnesota of Liam Ogren, red for Carolina of Sveshnikov, and number to 699, Future Watch Auto Retro of Daniil Gushin for the San Jose Sharks. Freshman focus blue for Anaheim of Zellweger, Future Watch red of Jackson Blake for Carolina, and number to 599, Future Watch Auto Horizontal of Emil Lilleberg for Tampa. Collaborations of Panarin and Lafreniere for the Rangers, red for Pittsburgh of Chris Letang, and a curated signatures, number to 299 for the St. Louis Blues, Justin Falk. Freshman focus for San Jose of Romanov, pageantry for Ottawa, Josh Norris, red Future Watch of Nadeau for Carolina. Maximum performance for Colorado of Makar, pageantry for Nashville of Yossi, red base for Colorado of McKinnon. Freshman focus for Ottawa of Ostapchuk, pageantry for Anaheim of Solani, red Future Watch of Cameron Crotty for Minnesota. Collaborations for LA of Kopitar and Kempe, pageantry for Washington of Ovi, red for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk. Collaborations blue for Colorado of McKinnon and Rantanen, red Future Watch for Detroit of Dylan Larkin, and a red Future Watch of Isakov for the Islanders. Yeah, it's it's getting bad, but I'm okay. Freshman focus for Carolina of Scott Morrow, red of Quinton Byfield for LA, and a hollow foils for Tampa Bay of Braden Point. The issue is I took my water to the back to fill it, and I left it there. So we're just powering through. It was a major rookie move. Spectrum for Pittsburgh of Sidney Crosby, freshman focus blue for New Jersey of Graham Clark, and a red Future Watch of Maxwell Crozier for Tampa. Yeah, probably. Oh, pretty. Maximum performance for Florida of Tkachuk, red base for Pittsburgh of Brian Rust, and a 23-24 update gold base auto for Colorado of Bowen Byram. Freshman focus for St. Louis of Bolduc, red Future Watch of Sheberkov for Winnipeg, and number to 599, Future Watch horizontal auto of Jack Thompson for San Jose. Collaborations of JT Miller and Brock Besser for Vancouver, red for Columbus of Adam Fantilli, and a curated signatures, number to 299 for Seattle of Riker Evans. Freshman focus of Jack Thompson for San Jose, pageantry for Minnesota of Wallstead, red Future Watch of Kapanen for Montreal. Maximum performance for New Jersey of Jack Hughes, pageantry for the Islanders of Barzal, and a Stutzel red for Ottawa. Maximum performance blue for Pittsburgh of Crosby, pageantry for Minnesota of Marc-Andre Fleury, and a red Future Watch for San Jose of Jack Thompson. Freshman focus of Kovalenko for Colorado, pageantry for the Rangers of Zibanejad, red base for St. Louis of Jake Neighbors. Gold base number to 99 for Vancouver of Elias Pettersson. Collaborations for Colorado of Makar and Taze. Pageantry red for Vegas of Jack Eichel. And a red Future Watch for Montreal, Lane Hudson. Future Watch non-auto, number to 999, Josh Doan for Arizona. Lane Hudson, freshman focus for Montreal. And a red base for Detroit of Cider. Box number 7. Spectrum for the Rangers of Panarin. Collaborations of Panarin and Lafreniere for the Rangers. And a Macklin Celebrini red Future Watch for San Jose. Spectrum of Lilleberg for Tampa. Freshman focus for San Jose of Romanov. And a red for Florida of Sam Reinhart. Maximum Performance for Colorado of Makar. Future Watch red of Brandon Busey for the Boston Bruins. And a Future Watch auto horizontal, number to 599 for Carolina of Ponomarev. Freshman focus for Ottawa of Ostapchuk, red of Cole Sillinger for Columbus. And a Future Watch auto, number to 999 of Jacob Dobes for Montreal. Maximum Performance for the Islanders of Barzal, pageantry for Pittsburgh of Crosby, and a red Future Watch of Isaiah George for the Islanders. Freshman Focus green for Colorado of Kovalenko, pageantry for the Rangers of Brennan Othman, and a red base for Toronto of Matthews. Collaborations for LA of Kopitar, pageantry for Colorado Devin Tays, red Future Watch for San Jose of Will Smith. Freshman focus for Carolina, Scott Morrow. Pageantry for Philly, Travis Konechny. And a red base for Minnesota of Kaprizov. Maximum Performance for Edmonton of Zach Hyman. Pageantry red of Trevor Moore for LA. And a Future Watch red for LA of Helenius. Non-auto Future Watch number to 999 for Philly of Fedotov. Freshman focus for Tampa of Declan Carlisle. And a red base for Dallas of Jason Robertson. All right, the last box of 24-25. I feel like we must have something good coming, no? I guess that gold auto was good, but we shall see. I certainly hope so. Spectrum for Detroit of Dylan Larkin. Collaborations for Vancouver of JT Miller and Brock Besser. And a red Future Watch for San Jose of Colin Graff. Spectrum for Colorado of Kovalenko. Freshman focus for San Jose of Jack Thompson. And a red base of Marcia So for Nashville. Collaborations blue of Kreider and Zibanejad for the Rangers. Red Future Watch of Andre Lee for LA. And number to 599 Future Watch horizontal auto of Adam Klapka for Calgary. Maximum Performance for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. Red for Carolina of Sebastian Aho. And a Sign of the Times for Florida of Alexander Barkov. Freshman focus for Colorado of Kovalenko. Pageantry for Carolina of Sveshnikov. Isaac Poulter, red Future Watch for New Jersey. Collaborations for Colorado of Makar and Tays. Pageantry for Minnesota of Kaprizov. And a red of Heiskanen for Dallas. Freshman focus for Montreal, Lane Hudson. Pageantry for Calgary of Iginla. Red Future Watch for Washington of Dubé. Maximum Performance for Montreal of Suzuki. Pageantry for Washington of Tom Wilson. And Braden Schneider, red for the Rangers. A Future Watch green, number to 199 for the Vegas Golden Knights of Mason Morelli. Freshman focus for Chicago of Del Mastro. Pageantry red for Boston of Swayman. And a red Future Watch for Chicago of Frank Nazar. Freshman focus of Liam Ogren for Minnesota. Red for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. And a blue Future Watch for Boston, number to 399 of Justin Brazo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on to 23 24. Best of luck, boys and girls. Collaborations for Pittsburgh of Carlson and Letang. Pageantry for Colorado of Rantanen. And a red for Ottawa of Brady Tkachuk. Evolve of Jack Eichel. Pageantry of Simone Edvinsson for Detroit. Red Future Watch for Nashville of Askarov. Freshman Focus for Columbus of Zvozil. Pageantry for LA of Rogie Vachon. Nikita Nesterenko. Red Future Watch for Anaheim. Freshman Focus of Iorio for Washington. Connor Dewar Pageantry for Minnesota. And a Cole Perfetti Red for Winnipeg. Freshman Focus Blue for Chicago of Bedard. Pageantry for the Islanders of Romanov. And a Red Future Watch for Seattle of Cartier. Collaborations Blue, McDavid and Draisaitl for Edmonton. Future Watch Red of Walker Dewar for Calgary. And a Future Watch Auto number to /999 of Martin Pospisil for the Calgary Flames. Freshman Focus for Boston of John Beecher. Red for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. And a Future Watch Auto number to /999 for the Chicago Blackhawks, Kevin Korchinski. I thought it for a minute. I saw Chicago. Evolve of Carter Verhaeghe. Blue Future Watch number to /399 of Tristan Robbins for San Jose. And a red for Edmonton of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Freshman Focus for Vegas of Yuri Patera. Spectrum for Vancouver of Pedersen. Red Future Watch for Calgary of Coronado. Spectrum of Vincent Desharnais for Edmonton. Collaborations for the Rangers of Panarin and Kreider. And a red base for Ottawa of Josh Norris. Freshman Focus for Nashville of Evangelista. Pageantry for Toronto of Matthew Nyes. Red for Boston of David Pasternak. Evolve Blue of Marchessault. Pageantry for St. Louis of Matthew Kessel. Red Future Watch for Chicago of David Gust. Evolve of Kevin Fiala. Pageantry for Seattle of Grubauer. Red Future Watch for Detroit of Simone Edvinsson. Freshman Focus for Chicago of Korchinski. Pageantry for the Rangers, Keandre Miller. Red of Barkov for Florida. Collaborations for Toronto of Matthews and Tavares. Pageantry for Winnipeg of Ehlers. And a red Future Watch of Gruden for Pittsburgh. Collaborations of Keller and Cooley for Arizona. Pageantry for Edmonton, Stuart Skinner. Red base of Svechnikov for Carolina. Freshman Focus for Ottawa, Ridley Gregg. Pageantry for Montreal, Larry Robinson. And a red Future Watch for Nashville of Mark Del Gaizo. Freshman Focus for Buffalo, Zach Benson. Pageantry for Ottawa, Ridley Gregg. Future Watch red, Will Coyle for the Rangers. Freshman Focus for Vancouver, Aiden McDonough. Pageantry for LA of Kempe. Red base for Toronto of Tavares. Freshman Focus Blue for San Jose of Daniil Gushin. Pageantry for Chicago of Bedard. And a red Future Watch for Buffalo, Matt Savoy. Freshman focus for Edmonton of Desharnais. Pageantry for Detroit of Berggren. Red for Vegas of Mark Stone. Collaborations blue for San Jose of Hurdle and Eklund. Pageantry for Anaheim of Leo Carlson. Red Future Watch for Anaheim of Drew Hellison. Evolve of JT Miller. Pageantry of Will Coyle for the Rangers. Red Future Watch for LA of Laferriere. Freshman focus for Anaheim of Lacombe. Pageantry of Adam Fantilli for Columbus. And a red for Detroit of David Perron. Collaborations for the Islanders of Barzal. Pageantry for Vancouver, Dakota Joshua. Red Future Watch for Ottawa, Tyler Cleven. Collaborations of Cousins and Benson for Buffalo. Red of Travis Konechny for Philly. And a sign of the times for Philly, Noah Cates. Freshman focus of Mintyukov for Anaheim. Red Future Watch for Anaheim of Carlson. And a Future Watch auto, number to 999 for the New York Islanders, William Dufour. Evolve of Bo Horvat, red of JT Miller. And a base gold auto of Brent Burns for Carolina. Evolve of Timo Meier, future icon number to 399 for Buffalo of Zach Benson, and a Jordan Everly red for Seattle. Freshman focus of Akito Hirose for Vancouver, Spectrum for Colorado of McKinnon, and a red future watch for the Islanders of Bolduc. For San Jose of Hurdle and Eklund, Pageantry for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor, and a red future watch for the Islanders of Durando. Evolve Green of Connor McDavid, Pageantry for Edmonton of Desharnais, and a red of Rupe Hintz for Dallas. Freshman focus for Calgary of Pelletier, Nikolai Ehlers Pageantry for Winnipeg, and a future watch red for San Jose of Henry's Run. Evolve Blue of Alex Tuck, Pageantry for Chicago of Philip Roos, Future Watch Red for Chicago of Wyatt Kaiser. Freshman focus for Seattle of Cartier, Pageantry for Buffalo Peyton Krebs, red for the Islanders of Brock Nelson. Ooh, fun. Collaborations of McDavid and Draisaitl for Edmonton, red future watch for Toronto Bobby McMahon, and a future watch black auto for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Stanislav Svozil. Future watch black auto for Columbus, Stanislav Svozil. Freshman focus of Leo Carlson for Anaheim, Sebastian Aho red for Carolina, and a sign of the times, Philip Gustafson for Minnesota. Evolve of Connor McDavid, red of Jake Gensel, and a future watch gold, number to 99 of Michael Kesselring for Arizona. Spectrum of David Pastrnak for Boston, freshman focus blue of Fraser Minton for Toronto, and a future watch red for Chicago of Korchinski. Spectrum for New Jersey of Luke Hughes, freshman focus for Chicago of Bedard, and a red of Dylan Larkin for Detroit. Halfway through. Focus for Toronto, Matthew Nyes. Pageantry of Getzlaff for Anaheim. And a Future Watch red of Hugh McGing for St. Louis. Freshman Focus of Edmondson for Detroit. Kirill Kaprizov red for Minnesota. And a Sign of the Times black. Number /49, Ross Colton for Colorado. Freshman Focus for Buffalo of Levi. Pageantry for the Islanders of Durando. And a Matt Boldy red for Minnesota. Collaborations blue of Panarin and Kreider for the Rangers. Pageantry of Desharnais for Edmonton. Future Watch red of Ollie Eriksson for Anaheim. Collaborations of Korchinski and Bedard for Chicago. Pageantry for Pittsburgh, Tristan Jarry. And a red for Winnipeg of Perfetti. Collaborations of Coleman and Kadri for Calgary. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins red for Edmonton. And a curated signatures, number /199 for New Jersey of Vitek Vanacek. Freshman Focus of John Beecher for Boston. Red Future Watch for Buffalo of Devin Levi. And number /999 for Columbus. Future Watch auto of Stanislav Svozil. Oh my goodness, this is the break of black autos. Freshman Focus, Hugh McGing for St. Louis. Josh Norris red base for Ottawa. And a base black auto for the New York Rangers, K. Miller. Is that the fourth black and gold auto we've gotten in this break? 3 in this case. Evolve of Steven Stamkos. Future Watch blue number /399 for Philly of Emile Andre. And a red base for Ottawa of Brady Tkachuk. Freshman Focus of Fantilli for Columbus. Spectrum for Montreal of Cole Caulfield. And a red Future Watch for Minnesota of Nick Sweeney. For Tampa, Victor Hedman and Mikhail Sergachev. Pageantry for Vancouver of Brock Besser. And a red for Toronto of Tavares. Freshman Focus of Muralinen for Ottawa. Pageantry of Bowen Byram for Colorado. And a red Future Watch for Ottawa of Muralinen. Evolve of Matt Duchene. Pageantry for Carolina of Chatfield. And a red Future Watch of Voronkov for Columbus. Freshman Focus for Detroit of Marco Kasper. Pageantry for New Jersey of Luke Hughes. Red for Winnipeg of Kyle Connor. Evolve Blue of Ryan O'Reilly. Pageantry for Detroit Marco Kasper. Future Watch red for Philly of Adam Ginning. Freshman Focus Blue for Calgary of Dustin Wolf. Future Watch red for Dallas of Matt Murray. And number /399, Future Watch Retro Auto of David Gust for the Chicago Blackhawks. My gosh, another one! And this is a really good one. Freshman Focus for Edmonton of Desharnais. Red for Florida of Sam Reinhart. And a Future Watch Black Auto for the Calgary Flames, Dustin Wolf. Dustin Wolf, Future Watch Black Auto. Beautiful. Evolve of JT Miller, non-auto Future Watch for Ottawa of Jarventi, and a red of Svechnikov for Carolina. Freshman Focus for Anaheim of Lacombe, Spectrum of Huberdeau for Calgary, and a Ryan Shea red Future Watch for Pittsburgh. Spectrum of Jonathan Gruden for Pittsburgh, collaborations for the Islanders of Barzal and Horvat, and a Teuvo Teravainen red for Carolina. Freshman Focus green for Calgary of Pelletier. Pageantry for the Islanders of Dufour. And a red for Tampa of Stamkos. Freshman Focus for the Islanders of Bolduc. Pageantry of Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. And a red Future Watch for Florida of Sordiff. Freshman Focus blue for Calgary of Pelletier. Pageantry of Zuccarello for Minnesota. And a red Future Watch for Toronto of Matthew Knies. Freshman Focus of Lucas Rusick for Buffalo. Pageantry for Anaheim of Solani. And a red of Brock Besser for Vancouver. Collaborations for Anaheim of Zegras and Carlson. Pageantry for Toronto, Ryan Reeves. Red Future Watch for Chicago, Connor Bedard. Collaborations of Kuznetsov and Oshie for Washington. Red Future Watch for Edmonton of Raphael Lavoie. And number to 699, Future Watch Retro for Columbus of Jet Greaves. Oh my gosh, I've never opened this many black autos before. Freshman Focus for Boston of Poitras. Red of Matt Boldy for Minnesota. And a black auto for Seattle, Philip Grubauer. Evolve of Ryan O'Reilly. Blue Future Watch number to 399 for Buffalo, Ryan Johnson. And a red for Dallas of Pavelski. It's something else, Kung. Spectrum for Vegas, Mark Stone. Evolve Blue of Connor McDavid. Red Future Watch for Vegas of Patera. Freshman Focus of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Red for Minnesota of Kaprizov. And a UD Authentics Auto for Vegas of Robin Lehner. All right, last box mojo, ladies and gentlemen. Boop. Freshman Focus for San Jose of Daniil Gushin. Pageantry for Vancouver of Hiroshi. And a red of Markstrom for Calgary. Freshman Focus blue for Anaheim of Leo Carlson. Pageantry for Anaheim of Mintyukov. And a Future Watch red of Owen Beck for Montreal. Evolve of Jonathan Marchessault. Pageantry for Detroit of Casper. Future Watch red for Chicago of Cole Gutman. Freshman Focus for Montreal, Owen Beck. Pageantry for Florida of Denisenko. And a red for the Rangers of Lafreniere. Collaborations for Ottawa of Stützle and Giroux. Pageantry for St. Louis of Parayko. Red Future Watch for Boston of Mason Lowray. Freshman Focus for Pittsburgh of Jonathan Gruden. Future Watch red for Toronto of Fraser Minton. And number to 399, Future Watch Retro Auto for Chicago of Luke Phillip. Oh, that's also nice. This is a good case. Evolve of Patrick Kane for Chicago, or it's Evolve. Red of Elias Pettersson for Vancouver. And a Future Watch Auto inscribed, number to 999 for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Adam Fantilli. Apparently, this case is epic. Evolve of Erik Karlsson, non-auto Future Watch of Voronkov for Columbus, and a red for Pittsburgh of Crosby. Freshman Focus of Will Coyle for the Rangers, Spectrum for Detroit of Dylan Larkin, red Future Watch of Tristan Robbins for San Jose. Spectrum of Cartier for Seattle, collaborations of Hughes and Hughes for New Jersey, and a red for Boston of Marchand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to random off the Evolves. I was wondering why the 23-24 pile was so much shorter, but it's because I have a huge stack of Evolves. So top, bottom, middle. Okay. And then top, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. They'll go to the bottom. And the triple. 1, 2, 3. The bottom as well. There we go, folks.